adventures.
Well, here it is, folks. I am claiming this is the most powerful Glock in the world. Nothing in the magazine there. Chamber is safe. The reason I am saying that is because it is, as you can see, a very long slide, and it is chambered in 460 Roland. Now, supposedly you can shoot 45 ACP and 45 Super in it. Chuck says that's a bad idea because you're going to get buildup if you do that. Kind of similar if you shoot 38 Special a lot through your 357 Magnum. The case is shorter and you're going to get buildup, and eventually you're going to have problems fitting the cartridge in there. So kind of the same deal as that, but would you just look at this? So I got this on G-Broker, and I don't even know much about it as far as who made it. It's definitely a custom job, so if anyone has any information, please sound off in the comments or email me at chukesoutdoor@outlook.com. But custom Cerakote job, but check this out. They even, just to show that it's the most powerful Glock in the world, they Cerakoted the barrel there too. So pretty amazing. I am really impressed with this, and I think this is going to be a game changer for me, just because the reason I got it is I originally was going to do a 40 Super build, and I even ordered the barrel and but I couldn't find any ammo. I had 2 boxes and that was it. Right now 460 Roland is everywhere in Alaska. I can literally buy $1,000 worth it if I wanted. It's just available. There's multiple stores right now. I can just buy all the 460 Roland I want. Now look at that, 200 grain extreme penetrator going 1400 feet per second. That is typically from a 5-inch barrel is what a lot of people do. This is a 6.68 inch barrel. So from what the maker read just in the description, you're going to get 100 feet per second beyond what the box says. So we're talking 44 Magnum power out of a semi-auto, and we've got 13 plus 1 rounds, 13 round magazines. We're going to talk about the magazines in a minute, but this is the 460 Roland cartridge. It looks like a little 45 ACP, a little 45 Super, just a teeny little thing, but just the way it's chambered, the brass they use, very high pressured, extremely powerful, more than a 45 ACP, that's for sure. But even if I choose to shoot a 45 ACP out of this really long barrel, I'm going to get really good velocity out of some of the plus P rounds. So the big question is, will this be reliable? I have 460 Roland springs on the way in the mail because, as Chuck pointed out, you don't want to use regular springs. I got some Wolf springs that are supposed to add a plus 10% to your stock Glock 21, but Chuck was not impressed with these. He could actually fit 14 rounds in a mag with these, and they work fine with 45 ACP, but they didn't work for his 45 Super Glock build. So I'm a little worried about that. We're gonna test it. I'll have a video out next weekend seeing how reliable it is. But it's interesting because this was made for the Glock 20 or 21 SF. So that's the short frame, which is interesting because the new Gen 5 Glocks, especially the Glock 20, they went with a similar profile to the short frame where it's nice for small hands. I actually like the Gen 3 because the SF, as you know, is a Gen 3 Glock. I actually like the finger grooves because they fit my hand perfectly. I probably could do with an undercut there. I bet you that would really help. But they added night sights there. What's interesting is with the 460 Roland kit, they didn't put that huge comp on top or the real heavy sights up here to balance the slide. So they just milled, it looks like, just a really heavy Glock slide to make up for the 460 Roland power. And they didn't have to do that, which is amazing. There's no ports, no comp on this. If this is reliable, it's a game changer. That's the big thing. if this is reliable, for my main woods carry, I would replace my 10 millimeter. I'm still going to shoot 10 millimeters and carry 10 millimeters. I love the cartridge. It's a lot cheaper to shoot than a 460 Roland, but for, you know, semi-auto bear protection, this is what I'm going to stick with. Can't wait to see what kind of velocity I get. Can't wait to see how it shoots. I had a 30S 460 Roland build, and it was probably the most painful pistol I've ever shot. So this has definitely got some weight to it. So I'm sure it's going to kick, but I don't think it'll be that bad. But stay tuned. If I can get this to be reliable, it's going to be my new bear defense pistol. Let me know what you guys think. Any comments you have for me regarding its origin, I'd love to know that. I love how, look at how thick that is. Usually on a Glock 40 or something, you've got that thin, it almost looks cheap. You've got a tube there of really thin metal in the hole to get at the front sight. Look at how thick this slide is. And they still did that cut. Even that layer down there is super thick. Just amazing machining. So I'm really happy with it. Let me know what you guys think. Any suggestions you have for me. And next weekend, we'll see how it does. If it's reliable, it's going to be a game changer. I'm also going to compare it to my buddy's FNX 460 Roland build. So that'll be a lot of fun. But I've got a lot of barrel here, so I should be getting some really good power. Chuck's even excited for it. All right, thanks, guys.
My name is Chuke. I like to trade my guns just for fun, but now I have none. Oh, look, get shot by a bear, but I don't care. I got a 10 millimeter. Chuke's Outdoor Adventures.